Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and to Senator Kirk. Thank you for that courtesy. General, and to your team, know, first of all, that this committee is really committed to the VA appropriations. And it is our goal to make the VA subcommittee, the VA MilCon, one of our earliest markups. We now have a committee goal of completing our work by October 1st. It would be the first time since 1996 that it did it. We're in the process of holding 60 hearings in 6 weeks. We are on a brisk pace, but our goal will be on May 22nd to have our first full committee markup. If I'm advised by the subcommittee chair and his vice chair that they're ready to go, the committee will be ready to go. And I pledge to all here that there'll be, if not the first bill, the first 3 bills that we will mark up. We want to be on the floor by soon after Memorial Day as we can to show that it's not just words, but it's deeds, and that we will do the discretionary part that we're supposed to do and to do it. So I just say that in an open forum, and I hope it encourages you that you will actually have floor time if the way we have it structured. As you know, General, my deep concern, not about veterans' health care, others will be asking those questions. On the backlog, last year we held a robust multiple subcommittee hearing on the coordination of agencies working with you. You needed the help of IRS, Social Security, and DOD. I note that you comment on that on page 8 of your testimony. Did that really make a difference? Are you really getting the help you need from other agencies, or is that one of the impediments or pitfalls into further reduction of the backlog?
Madam Chairwoman, that meeting was very helpful for us. It brought together all the players you indicated. We have, with DOD, for example, years of being astride a river of paper coming to us. We now, effective January, have begun receiving service treatment records, as thick as they are, and personnel records now electronically transferred to us from DOD to VA, with the capability that it'll fill our information bins for processing of claims. We are connected with Social Security Administration and with IRS.
But are they really sending you what you need
they are.
in a timely way and essentially up their game in working with you?
They are.
Administrator Colvin at Social Security tells me she's really increased the time when she communicates with you rather than twice a year or quarterly. Is that correct, or perhaps Ms. Hickey could comment?
That is correct. Administrator Colvin has been just very, very supportive. And we are now connected in ways we get that information as soon as we need it.
Well, we want to continue the momentum of the 10-point plan. I think we've got momentum, which of course takes me to the Baltimore office, which you know is rated as poor performance. We have not had a leader for several months, and we've had 5 directors in 2 years. Could you tell me, in order to improve Baltimore, you need a clear, consistent leader with real management capability. Could you or your team share with me the status of getting us a new director who's going to be prime time and stay with us for a while to continue the momentum that we've embarked upon?
Certainly, Chairwoman. I'm going to call on Secretary Hickey here to provide some details. We just had conversations about this yesterday. I know she's down to a select number of candidates and is about to make a decision. So we're going to have a decision here for you shortly. I regret sort of the track record you just described. I do agree that if you want to make change in a large organization, stability and leadership is important. So that's our commitment to you here. Secretary Hickey.
Congresswoman Mikulski, the position actually closes this week. I have put it on a fast track to make sure that we are aggressively moving through the required processes that we have to do by federal regulation to make that candidate available, and we will make that candidate available quickly. I will also tell you that we have established a long-term service center manager position there, and that person has already been on board for the last couple of months, so there now is a stability factor in the service center manager, who's the one that manages the day-to-day claims operations. So we will have a full-time team there very shortly, and we will notify you as soon as we've made the candidate selection.
Well, my time is near an end. We want to continue the momentum. So we need not only a leader, we need a real leader. The second thing is that we're concerned that though the numbers look like they're coming down, are we just rearranging? In other words, one of the reasons numbers have come down is that cases have been sent to other offices. Also, numbers have come down because there's been a partial decision. I'm not going to take the time of the committee to go into it, but I think Baltimore is a cameo of some of these other issues. So when we send them to other offices, are we tracking them? When they do the partial payment for current benefits, the retro benefit continues to lag. So let's continue to work together on that. And then I'd also like for Mr. Warren to submit for the record the question of interoperability, particularly between the VA and DOD's electronic systems, because there have been several reports that give one pause, and I want it to be the pause that refreshes, not the pause that gives us heartburn. And we really don't want a techno-Katrina. We've had too many boondoggles in the area of IT, whether it's been the health exchanges, the FBI case files. It's just not unique to you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for your graciousness today. I appreciate it.